Let's turn things over now to Chief Meteorologist Ken South. Ken?
All right, Byron, it looks like the snowfall is pretty much over for the metro area, but it does continue a little bit farther down in the southeast. In fact, this is all snow in the white shaded area, sleet in the purple shaded area now south of Hattiesburg, and freezing rain all the way down towards the Gulf Coast. All the rain is now offshore. Of course, this started off as ice earlier this morning in South Mississippi, and now it's changing over completely to snow. Look at all the reports we've gotten. It was just all snow here in the metro, and our total for Jackson so far is 7/10 of an inch. So we expected a dusting to an inch. We were right in that target zone, so the forecast working out perfectly. Now, at least one of those storms strong enough that it's been deemed severe over southern Lamar County. That warning has now been extended into Forest County, but south of the city of Hattiesburg, as this is moving off to the north and east at about 30 miles per hour. Obviously, a lot of dangerous lightning associated with this storm, very heavy rainfall, and it's got the possibility of producing some small hail, penny in size, and also some gusty winds coming out of the storm up to about 60 miles per hour. Well, we got some great weather coming up over the next couple of days. It really all starts tonight. Temperatures will be in the mid-80s over the next couple of hours, but when the sun goes down, the temperatures will be dropping off. We're going to be down to about 70 by midnight. Now, if you remember the past several days, low temperatures have only been in the mid-70s, so we're going to go down into the mid-60s by first thing tomorrow morning. So this is about 10 degrees cooler than we've been seeing recently, and we are expecting sunny skies all day tomorrow on the 4th of July, below average temperatures. The humidity is going to be low, so there's not going to be a heat index. It basically is going to be a perfect day for celebrating the holiday with family and friends outside. Great grilling weather, let me tell you. High pressure is coming in behind our front, which is now all the way down past New Orleans and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. All right, now some scattered storms. A broken line of storms associated with a cold front is moving from north to south across Mississippi. It's already past the Jackson area just to the south of us. And we do have some heavier downpours here, but none of these storms are severe. We're not seeing any lightning strikes or gusty winds, just some brief heavy rain moving southward across parts of Copiah and Simpson counties, moving down towards places like Lawrence, Jefferson Davis County, around New Hebron, Prentiss. You'll see some rain a little bit later on tonight. Also, some spotty showers in Adams County right around Natchez, and then right along the interstate in Scott County, Forest, and points east as we get closer to Meridian. Some rain here as well. But again, we're done with it in the Jackson area because, look, our cold front has come through as expected. And if you take a look to the north behind the front, clearing skies. We've got a north wind out there, and temperatures already beginning to drop. We're going to be in the low 80s through 7 o'clock with still mostly cloudy skies, but as we go through the overnight hours, skies will clear. So we're looking at partly cloudy, temperatures dropping into the upper 60s at midnight, and by first thing in the morning, we're crystal clear. Lots of sunny skies out there, comfortable temperatures. Remember back on the 4th of July, we woke up to numbers in the low 60s. That's going to happen again tomorrow morning. I think the low is going to be right around 61, 62 degrees at sunrise, which is about 6 o'clock. Now, if you're thinking about record lows, it's not going to happen for tomorrow. The record for tomorrow's date is 54 degrees. It's not going to be quite that nice, but still pretty good at 7 o'clock. We're going to rebound back up to about 64, and then later in the afternoon, with a lot of sunshine all day long, temperatures will climb, but only into the lower to mid 80s for highs. Now, think about the normal high temperature this time of the year. That's about 92 degrees. So we're going to be running about 10 degrees below the normal in areas north of Jackson around the metro. It'll be a little bit warmer down to the south of us, but not much. Everybody will stay sub 90 for tomorrow. So here's a look at our front moving all the way through the state of Mississippi. Our next weather maker will be this area of high pressure, giving us a lot of sunshine, the lower humidity, the north wind for tomorrow. But this time of the year, that good weather doesn't last very long. As the high pressure moves away, clouds begin to come back on your Thursday. We're going to hold the rain off on Thursday, but on Friday, you see all of that moisture amassing to the west of us. It's going to be moving in our direction. So again, for the rest of the night, all the storms moving down in the south, skies clearing. Tomorrow is just going to be a beautiful day. It starts with a low temperature of 62 degrees first thing in the morning. Tomorrow, lots of sun, your high temperature up to 85 degrees. Now we'll be in the 80s again on Thursday and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but the main reason temperatures will be below 90 on those days is because we're going to see rain and not sunshine.
And now your Storm Team 12 weather forecast with meteorologist Ken South.
Well, for the 30th day of July, it really just does not get better than this. Near record low temperatures in the morning, sunshine throughout the day, and we're only going to be in the 80s in the afternoon. So we're going to keep those temperatures below 90. At this time of the year, that is always a bargain. High pressure up to the north of us. Notice how clear it is across the southeast, anywhere north of this front. But off to the west lurks our next weather maker. That's this area of low pressure, which will spread cloud cover and rain our way at the end of the week. Although, if you look right now, live IMAX 12, it is quiet, no rain out there at all. It's just a temperature forecast for tonight, and already those numbers are dropping. It's clear with a temperature of 70, still a north wind at about 5 miles per hour. So forecast for tonight, well, across the I-20 corridor, look at this. We're looking at lows between 60 off to the east of us in Forest to about 62 degrees down to the south in Copiah County. Even areas down in South Mississippi in Pike, Walthall counties, Adams County, Natchez at 63 degrees. We'll be at 62 in Brookhaven and about 64 in Macomb tomorrow. So the record for tomorrow's date in Jackson is 61, set 117 years ago, back in 1897. Our forecast low, very close to that at 62 degrees. If we don't tie or break the record, it's going to be really, really close. So your high temperatures for tomorrow, we're going to warm, but just into the mid-80s for highs. I think the sunshine really is going to dominate for tomorrow along the I-20 corridor. We're looking at upper 80s. Most places staying below 90 degrees for a high. So here's that area of low pressure coming out of the west, and notice the cloud cover late Wednesday. It's still back off to the west of us, but during the day on Thursday, it moves in along with some scattered rain showers, I think, for late in the day. Not looking for a lot of thunderstorms, just some rain coming with this system. We've also got some storms in the mid-Atlantic Ocean. This is still just a tropical wave, doesn't have a name just yet. We think it's headed for the Caribbean in 5 days' time. In May, it looks like be headed up the eastern seaboard. I don't think this is going to get into the Gulf of Mexico, but obviously we'll keep you posted on it. Tonight, beautiful weather, clear skies, 62 degrees. Tomorrow, we make it up to 88 under mostly sunny skies with lower humidity and a northeast wind. So forecast for Thursday and Friday, we're bringing the rain, but that's also going to keep our temperatures down over the next 8 days. We really don't see a lot of days that are too hot there, just a couple where we have highs in the low 90s. Welcome back. Well, this is the part of the show you've probably been waiting for about 30 minutes, right? The weatherman's about to get wet because I'm about to take the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. By the way, Melanie challenged me last weekend. Thanks, Mel. I appreciate that. I'm not alone in the challenge. I got a couple of people here with me. This is Shane Ledet, and he's got his nephews here with him, Natron and Mike. Shane, tell me why you wanted to take the challenge.
Well, I'm here to support my wife, Dorothy Ledet, who's been fighting the battle with ALS for 3 years. I'm doing this for you, baby.
All right, and we are doing this for news photographer Jerry Brooks, who's also battling the disease, and he has been for a couple of years. Now, here's the fun part. Who do you want to see do this next? Who are you challenging?
I work at Home Depot. I'm challenging all my fellow employees at the Home Depot.
All right, and my challenges, I'm going to challenge you, Mike Alzamore, who's standing right there, and TJ Weary. Also, the women of the Jackson City Council, that's Margaret Barrett Simone and Larita Cooper Stokes. Friends Stephen Holder, Ray Lewis, and John Gellis. All the News Channel 12 photographers in honor of Jerry Brooks. That's Kip Smith, Eric Bullard, who's shooting this right now, Drew Hall, Andrew Quinn, and Justin Burks. And most importantly, I'm just saying, our assignment editor, Kiki Terrell, she's got to do this too. Let's go, girls.
All right.
We just heard our assignment editor. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we could
do
hear
it.
her
She
screaming.
screamed.
We could hear her screaming.
Yeah.
He's still talking, but we heard Kiki scream. That's all we need to know. So
Yeah.
she's